Hello, this is Vulturefire, now in version 9004. Coming off a run that I didn't record that was pretty disappointing. It was a burn ammo run that I was able to get all the way to Mudrera, and then I was on Twinsies Mudrera, so I just lost. And there wasn't much I could do. Like, it was not particularly close. I tried restarting, that didn't help. I tried, basically just didn't feel like I had additional rest to go to re-rolled RNG more, but it didn't feel like that was going to happen. So instead, I abandoned the run. I lost. I died, and we're going in for a new run. So this time around, my goal is to get an AMO win on the board. Right now we have, in the beta, we have a channel where we are tracking all of the D4 S3 wins. That's depth 4 of 3 idols. Right now there are 4, 2 from me and 2 from Malice Throttle. I have one with a Route and Triple status list and a Rue Bleed list, both of those which I recorded. And then Evil Throttle has one with 2 drafts, one with Rue and one with name, and both times running Bleed drafts effectively. But he actually was able to beat Twinsies using an aggro list, although he said we started like 20 times to figure it out, to find a line that would work. So anyway, I think I'm going to start with trying to make Summon Sacrifice work, because so within it right now, with any defensive deck, one of the big things with D4 is you don't get anywhere near as much time to faff about. You are much more punished for not having a way to actually like push damage. And so trying to figure out what I want to do around that. So there are a few things that I really want for a defensive Namo list. One of them is growth. And if you look at common growth cards, there are 4, and they all have some issues. Assisted analysis is slow. It is like 1 growth when you play it, and then like, assuming like is your only ally, you get 1 growth when you play it, and then like 1 growth from the ally doing its thing. Meditate, which is very slow. Patient focus is once upgraded 3 focus a turn, but until you upgrade it, patient focus is basically nothing. It is just not getting the job done. You're not getting growth off the patient focus unupgraded. Meditate and Midnight Reverie both have the same problem, basically, which is that they do not do anything besides... I mean, Meditate does give you Adept, which isn't nothing. But on balance, both of these just do not do that much for you when you play them, and they both cost 2 mana, which is a decent amount at the start of a run, especially because, kind of by definition, I'm playing these because I don't have my growth set up yet, which can make them awkward cards. So I didn't want to use those. This deck needs Pocket Shield, I think. So try and fit all the cards that I want in this list, which is difficult. We do want... So the key cards here are, we have Field Barrier and Drain Power, which are our sacrifice cards, which are both very good. Field Barrier gives us a lot of sturdy, gives us Fortress this turn. Drain Power gives us Powerful. And we have Heroic Vigor, which will give us Tough. This will be our Tough source. And we don't need to use Frozen Hide because we will get plenty of Fortress from Field Barrier. Then we have some mana, we have Pocket Sand, we have Focus of Death, Focus of Absorb Demise. Absorb Demise is the one card where I'm kind of sketchy on it, because I don't... It's one of those, again, where it's like, once we upgrade Absorb Demise, it's great for mana. But until we upgrade it, it's not doing that much, which is a bit of a problem. So there's definitely part of me that wants to run like another Focus or a Resolute Focus instead. Or even a Celestial or a Prophetic Focus. Prophetic Focus is great mana, but it suffers a lot if you can't afford to play it, which is going to be the case if you have like Death Focus as one of your mana cards. And that's one of the things where like Routing can get away with it, but Inna can't, because Routing gets that extra mana every turn. So go Resolute. Thinking we really do want a Pocket Shield. It puts us at 14 cards, but 2 of them are pocket cards, which is kind of not as bad. But this still isn't everything I want, which is the awkward thing. It's like, I don't want to just like go to a like 16, 17 card starting deck. But this deck doesn't have any Transform or any Cleanse, which is a huge concern. And we're not fast enough, I think, to not do that. So the other list that I'm looking at is, and I apologize if you find this boring, like there's no point in you sitting through this video. This is largely going to be me like talking in circles around how I'm going to try and approach this run. So this is the list I'm looking at, which is a more straightforward defensive list that is trying to win with Occult Ritual and has Pocket Shield, and with Hobble instead, we have 5 mana cards, which it's possible we could justify a Prophetic Focus here over, but there's no mana card that we would replace it with, right? Because like I want the Death Focuses. I could cut like the Distill and the Mana Jolt. I do like having the mana boost. So if we do that, I can't type. We could do this. And then I guess, I think I want Reforge. I think I do want to have 2 Transform cards. So this is pretty defensive, but it's pretty low on damage output, which I'm worried about. We can try to pick some up early, but there's no guarantee we'll find any. So I don't know the Prismatic Strikers do anything with this list. We are not a powerful stacking list. This seems fine. I'm not sure if Cruel Torment is any good, but we're gonna try it. I think like just like Curse is kind of our backup plan here, and we're just gonna see how that goes. Clicking through the cards. Absorb Element seems bad with the changes to the list. We just can't consistently use it anymore, I think. The card pool is kind of Curse themed, even though the main deck isn't. I may want Pernicious just as a way to strip Purity. Yeah, I'm worried about this list. I'm worried that we don't have the damage output we're going to need. We are very reliant on Occult Ritual working. All right. Well. I mean, these are bosses we want to see. I don't think those are the idle. I think we want to fight Endurance. I think Hunt is manageable. And then I guess we will see what happens. Okay. Transmute Armor could be very helpful to us. That is a lot of mana potentially. Sanctuary is also incredibly valuable, but I'm going to take the Transmute Armor for now. Doubling Spyglass is good, although I believe that this patch fixes the Occult Ritual Doubling Spyglass bug that I've used in the past. I don't know how difficult Shade Berries are on this patch. Red Blossoms. So, Scarlet Incantation changed. This is a typo. It is, you get powerful 1 per detonation. But that seems potentially good. That would give us 2 shots at it. This fight scares me, though. But we will see how it goes. Oh, it's just a different arcane. The arcane symbol changed. I didn't put pocket sand in, and I'm regretting it. So I can't remember if I included Death Field. You're good. I did. Literal bottom attack on that one card, naturally. Occult Ritual. Oh, I meant to get that out, but I don't have a card left to transform. Yeah, unfortunately do now explode. You draw cards when you explode again. So we don't actually have Arcane Link. We just have Bleed. And yeah, that copy is no longer getting put in the dropout. Alright, Aura Protection is doing work. Quite a lot of curse, honestly. Fortunately, the freeze is blocked by the Purity. Kind of regretting not putting in Tweak. Fortunately, to explode again. Get another trash card. Fortunately, that works out pretty well for us. I probably shouldn't have thrown back the... I probably shouldn't have wasted the shock. Shocking enemy here would absolutely be very useful. But yeah, mostly I am regretting not... whatever. Probably should have kept the focus. Never punished. playing it again is going to be non-trivial. I think we're going to do... oh, whoops. That was a huge mistake. Guess not. Guess it could have been a bigger mistake, but... really sucks that we drew all of these cards and then doing that just to, like, we need to be able to afford whatever when it comes up again. Still frustrating. Did I get nerfed, or is it... okay, yeah, it did. It used to be 6. It's now only 4. That's something, at least. We're going to try and make Charlotte Incantation work. I know we can afford it, but we're going to try. Fortunately, we don't have any idols active in this fight. Absolutely take an Arcane Evolution if it's offered. This feels like we're in very much a dies at mid-boss kind of run. I think he's kind of a jerk, huh? Yeah, we're going to explode either way, so... which unfortunately takes away the power that we just went to all the effort to get. And also takes away our growth. That's unfortunate. Honestly, let's copy that. That's very unfortunate. Well, I guess it could be worse. Alright, there's one down. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this run. I'm going to finish this fight out, then I'm going to abandon it, I think. It's just too slow. Yeah, now we're just abandoning. Okay. Back to the summon sacrifice plan. So, this plan isn't a ton better. We have way too many cards. We still don't have a transform effect. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Got that part done. I have Demon Greed. I should have Demon Greed. Demon Power, rather. I think I like that more than I like Crystal Research. A little worried about lack of epic mana cards. We need Absorb Demise? Or Absorb Soul? Let's look up mana cards. Filling Focus seems fine. It's no longer bugged. I don't think we can make Tyrannical work as much as I would like to. Things like keeping our allies alive isn't really our priority. Which means that we don't actually want most things that fit in that general category. It goes well with powerful stacking. Could be awkward. We'll see. Hopefully I can get something pulled together. If not, I'm going to just do a route and draft. Yeah, I still just I don't want to deal with emptiness. Do those three? That seems really rough. Let's do those three. Just don't like dealing with cruelty. Let's ready with Maw. I'm gonna go here. I don't think mid-boss matters that much. I think Wraith Prism is easier. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if Wraith Prism got buffed this patch. The thing about, say, when I mention a thing is weak, it gets buffed pretty quick. Alright, let's see if we get lucky, or I guess unlucky, because it is a 2 out of 3 on finding the thing we want to fight. Absorb Soul is very good to see immediately. That's actually kind of not that useful to us, in that we are playing to kill our allies off ourselves. I think that does more for us, actually, than the 2 ally-related cards, weirdly enough. Alright, we get the mid-boss we want to see, and we even get Elements. It's been a long time since I saw Elements of Cannon. I went several runs in a row without seeing that. Okay, I think we're just going to start here, because Bintas should be easier than the other thing, and I just like have a relatively easy fight here. That's awkward. Maybe I want tweak in this deck. I don't know, like this deck is just so low on cards. Or so high on cards that I don't really want to, like I do when I don't want to add in a bunch of other cards, you know? Oh right, I cut the, ironically, not having Absorb Demise proved to be a big issue last time. I think I do want to Absorb Demise, though. I think that cutting it was a mistake, which I'm not surprised, to be honest. That was, I feel, maybe one of the most predictable outcomes ever. Especially because it is also healing, which is something this deck can otherwise struggle with. Alright, so we now have Cleanse. That feels good. We still don't have Transform, though, and this fight can spam trash at us. You guys just do that. Oh, I messed up. That was dumb. So these got nerfed, I know. Okay, so now it's 0 cost, but it does still have the downside. So at least it's not eating all your mana if you have to make that decision. Kind of tempted to restart the run to get Absorb Demise, but at the same time, I like the RNG of other parts of the map, so I don't want to restart the run, which is, I believe, what they call greed. And imagine if I ever actually played out Absorb Soul, which is just going to instantly murder our problems. I guess the big thing is, like, I have to get through the evasion first, which is why I couldn't play it last turn. There we go. I don't like taking the max hand size penalty. They did get reduced this patch, but still, we'll just take Runic Grenade. Has the ability to potentially finish out fights. Okay, looks like Absorb Soul did see those things die, which is nice. Fortunately, we're going to lose a little bit of health here. Oh, that was an AoE. It's actually kind of annoying because it means that we actually need a decent amount more damage to get the kill. But that's easily enough. Cultivate seems good. Just get the extra growth. Done that last turn. I'll give this to the mid boss, and then I think I'm just bailing on the run and going to go do round and draft. I realize I isn't really giving it a fair try, but God, the sheer amount of fortress stacking on that Shirk is obscene. Yeah, killing it with anything other than fixed damage is just not really feasible. We may just be trapped in this jerk hell forever. Great. Okay, I don't think this guy gets rid of any fortress. Have to hope that we can find bleed. I should have saved bleed for this turn. Guess that's something. Got there. All right. Mental prowess is great. Like, things like we get extract potential. I don't know, the run could go somewhere. Honestly, I just want to copy that cultivate and just have it. So killing the summon spawner itself is always the priority, but it's also non-trivial. It's guaranteed to draw us exactly Absorb Soul, which is fine by us. Alright. Pretty sure our summons are going to die here, which fuels the Absorb Soul. Could just destroy that, but I think I'm going to keep building the Absorb Soul to try and one-shot. Honestly, also one-shotting this would be nice. Yeah, there's the Fortress, which is a bit of an issue, because that is a big damage reduction. The thing is, we're not really hitting 0 mana consistently, which means that we no longer get the whatever value. I guess we're going to go ahead and get that off the board. We have runes. I briefly forgot about the runes. Now we take damage. But we don't blade. We do blade. We don't blade. Shade's gonna die, which is gonna get us more scaling on the Absorb Soul. We're making progress. That's annoying because it means that we can't just we can't just murderize that one thing this turn. But we are at least evading and not getting whatever this turn. Alright. And that's actually basically the fight. Oh, but that evasion this turn is actually annoying. But you're dying, so. Bye. Now we need any damage. Extract potential. Thank you. Sure. Then we remove nothing, we just keep moving. Seems risky, but it's what we're doing. And we got extract potential. Let's see if this does anything to help the run feel less torturous. Still don't have a way to actually get rid of the trash. But I did take the whatchamacallit. It's actually the worst possible. Really? Maybe now that we have extract potential, it'll do amazing work for us. I said, oh, hey, cool, actually. We were able to actually get it set up. Hopefully we can actually absorb soul, the front one here. Alright, so I don't actually need to use the absorb soul there, which is great. Let's just delete you. Do that, which is worth it because let's just do that. Ba-bum. Got him. That seems good. This seems nightmarish. Oh, whoops. Opportunist. Yeah. That's some good rune work. I expected that to go a lot worse. And we're not bleeding. All right. Let's not be bleeding next turn. We get extra growth from the powerful. So this will kill that one. Could have done that, I guess. Look, we're not bleeding is the important thing. That evasion does prevent us from getting this kill locked up. Just kidding, we found the line. The line is if I play the card that lets me do things, I get to do things. Bye. That seems good. That seems like a potential win condition. We'll see how it goes. All right, brief pause there, but I'm back now. Go and do that, just to get that out. Really need a way to transform trash. Unfortunate turn. I'm gonna freeze out that one, I think, because I don't want to be bleeding. I'm blocking the whatever anyway. Alright, there is another strike in the drop pile. I'd like to play that, but... Oh, because it summons for... No, it doesn't. Well, that's a little unfortunate. We do get to add weak here, though, which will reduce incoming damage, which is always good. But unfortunately, it doesn't mean that the enemy summon does come in. Like 60 health that you have to deal with. Unfortunate. We do get to evade this hit though, so that's something. What does this trash card do? Oh, that's really, really mean. Upgrade that, I think. This is not going great. Might be the end of the line for the run. We have Phoenix Feather, but on its own may not be enough. The lack of growth is kind of what's doing it. It's like a mana really, overall. Pretty sure we didn't have another route this fight. Really need to play that. Yeah, now we just die. Now we die. Okay, well, it does work out to a pretty nice length for the video. Ride and draft up next, I guess. I'm too lazy to keep trying to workshop in right now. Toodles.